After the second powerful season of Netflix's Rising Impact, anime enthusiasts have been wondering whether the series will return with another season. While Rising Impact Season 3 is one of the most anticipated anime of this year, the streaming platform has remained mum. This has left many concerned about the future of anime. Will the series ever return? Did it fail to perform well on the streaming platform? As such questions keep buzzing in fans' minds, we have got you covered. So without further ado, let's see what Netflix has in store for us. Based on Nakaba Suzuki's manga series, Rising Impact follows the story of Gawain, a younger boy who loves baseball. While his love for baseball is untouched, he falls in love with golf after meeting Kiria Nishino. Since Kiria is drawn to Gawain's natural talent, the former decides to help Gawain in enrolling at Camelot Academy, an elite school for aspiring golfers. Netflix recently launched its original Ona Rising Impact, which released its first and second seasons this year. While the series became one of the streaming giant's most famous animes, Netflix has yet to announce Rising Impact Season 3. The anime debuted on June 22, 2024, releasing 12 episodes in one go. It didn't take much time to land with its second season. The anime released its second season on August 6, 2024. Since the second season has just been dropped, it doesn't seem like the streaming platform will announce a renewal soon. Netflix typically takes a couple or more months to announce its decision. However, since the streaming platform is working on expanding its Ona streaming list, there's a high chance that Netflix might return with Rising Impact Season 3. Besides this, the renewal is based on the viewership graph. However, the viewership graph has remained under wrap. Thus, it remains unclear when Netflix will make an announcement. At the time of writing, Netflix has yet to officially renew the show for another season. Though the renewal is awaited, the first season made history. After its debut, the show broke into Netflix's global top 10 TV, non-English. However, it only remained in the top 10 for 1 week. The anime gathered 1 million views between June 24th and June 30th, securing 9th position in the top 10 streaming list. As for the second season, it gained huge popularity in Japan and New Caledonia. The series remained in the global top 10 for 1 week in 14 countries. Since the anime performed incredibly well on Netflix, many believe the streaming giant will soon make an announcement. However, the streaming platform has remained mum on its decision, which has left many to wonder about the fate of the anime. The anime is an adaptation of Nakaba Suzuki's manga series of the same name. It was serialized from November 1998 to February 2002 in Shueisha's shonen manga magazine, Weekly Shonen Jump. Since the series has concluded, source material is limited, but that doesn't mean it is scarce. According to reports, the manga has collected its chapters in 17 tankobon volumes. The first and second seasons have covered till volume 13, wrapping up the Camelot Cup arc. While the second season neatly wrapped up the Camelot Cup arc, many believe the streaming platform will return with another season. The renewal is based on viewership and the availability of source material. Although the manga has a total of 17 volumes, there are 4 more volumes left to be covered in Rising Impact Season 3. This shows that Netflix can return with 1 more season to delve into the manga's final arc. Undoubtedly, the chances of Rising Impact Season 3 are high, as the series can return with a dozen or more episodes to conclude the story arc. In addition, a new edition of the manga was released on May 2nd, which recently dropped its 8th volume on August 2nd, 2024. So, Based on this, we believe the streaming platform enrolling can return with more seasons of Rising Impact. Studio enrolling was behind the first 2 seasons of Rising Impact. The animation studio was founded in August 2013 by former Bones producer Yonai Norimoto. So far, the studio has created several stellar animes, including Classroom Crisis, Heroines Run the Show, Release the Spice, and Tomo-chan is a Girl. Since the animation studio is known for creating several commercially hit animes, it may return to animate Rising Impact Season 3. That's because the animation studio had produced the first 2 seasons. So it's highly likely that it will return with the 3rd season of the ONA. However, there's a catch. The studio house is currently working on its latest project, Compass 2.0 Combat Providence Analysis System and Clevites. Since the studio house creates 2 animes per year, it's highly unlikely that it will return with Rising Impact Season 3 this year. If the anime returns with Rising Impact Season 3, we expect the core characters to return with their voice artists. The anime can also expect to see some new characters in the upcoming season. These include, besides them, if the animation studio will return, then we believe the entire staff will return as well. These include, the 2nd season ended with the climatic tournament Camelot Cup. It took place in Camelot Academy, where the golfers competed against each other. Lancelot and Gawain played against the British duo Percival and Tristan, who triumphed over the American team. As the anime unfolded, it revealed that Tristan joined the Camelot Academy the day his father died. That was why he was obsessed with the sport. While Tristan aimed to master golf, Lancelot started doubting himself after discovering that Tristan was better than him. While the golfers gave each other a tough fight, Gawain was ultimately disqualified. That was because he was struck by the ball in his head, making him unfit to play. As Gawain was out of the game, Tristan automatically won the tournament. However, Tristan was upset with this victory, and later Gawain received a chance to be trained by the elite team. However, he refused because he wanted to become the best golfer without the elite team. Despite Gawain's defeat, Rising Impact Season 3 will witness his mysterious connection to Arthur Phoenix. The upcoming season will focus on the Kanashi Country Junior tournament, where he will meet a former Camelot student. While this student will work on his love life, Arthur will be determined to recruit Gawain. As the series will focus on its final arc, we expect the show to focus on how Gawain finally makes it to the finals. The anime has already covered Volume 13, leaving only 4 more volumes to be covered. Since the series has entered its final arc, it doesn't seem like the show will return with more seasons. That is because a lot has already been covered. So, the 3rd season will mark the end of the series. But wait, the manga has already released its new edition, which has 8 volumes. So, if Netflix and the animation studio wish to expand the series, they can return with more seasons. In addition, Rising Impact Season 3 hasn't been announced yet, so there's a possibility that the streaming platform might return with a feature film to bridge the gap between Seasons 2 and 3. Besides this, the streaming platform can also return with a split season, covering the entire manga arc in one season. Nothing has been known, but we will update you soon. Netflix has yet to renew the anime for the 3rd season. The streaming platform surprised the fans by dropping back-to-back seasons of Rising Impact. While the first 2 seasons created an uproar in the anime industry, it remains unclear when the show will return with a 3rd season. As of now, the streaming platform has yet to announce Rising Impact Season 3, but we expect it will make an announcement soon. If that's the case, the series might return in the 2nd quarter of 2025. This is all for now. Stay with the Anime Daily for more such updates.